Hey guys, this is VINEET Pandey, and today, yes, we're gonna talk about paper one. Yes, you must be thinking that normally VINEET sir doesn't talk about paper one because he's very much involved in the subject. But I must tell you, when I kept on appearing in various exams, in every exam there was paper one. So today's video we're going to talk about teaching aptitude. You must know this thing that we come from the land of gods. Lord Ram took birth here. That was the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu came again with the name called Krishna. But Ram and Krishna, they both in their human forms needed a guru. The name of the guru of Lord Ram was Vashisht and Vishwamitra. I know the name of the guru of Lord Krishna, but I want to ask you in the comments. So don't forget to tell me who was the teacher of Lord Krishna when he, with his best friend Sudama, they were studying together. So even the gods needed the teacher, and what was the reason behind this? Because Vidya, the concept of education, this is one of the most beautiful gift that can be given to each other. Yes, my friends, you must have seen the photograph of goddess Lakshmi. In a proper photograph of goddess Lakshmi, you will find her always standing, while goddess Saraswati, you will always find her sitting. And this is here that you have to understand the heck. Goddess Lakshmi, always in their photographs, standing position shows that the Lakshmi can leave you anytime, any day, any moment. But goddess Saraswati, she doesn't come to you in an easy way, but if she comes to you, she will sit there, she will be with you. Yes, this is the reason that in Indian culture, Vidya Dhanam, Sarvadhan Pradhanam is a concept. Na chauraharyam, na rajharyam, na bhratibhajyam, na cha bharakari, vekrite vardhate eva nityam, Vidya Dhanam, Sarvadhan Pradhanam. You must be thinking that he is speaking English, he is going for Sanskrit. This is our University of Delhi standard. Na chauraharyam is the thief cannot steal it. Na rajharyam, the king cannot confiscate it from you. Na bhratibhajyam, neither your brother can divide it. Na cha bharakari, neither it has a weight. It's a light thing, not a weighted thing. Vekrite vardhate eva nityam. The more you use this knowledge to share with others, the more it increases. Vidya Dhanam Sarvadhan Pradhanam. The best ever achievement, the best ever earning, the best something to be accumulated. This is a wealth, education. So today talking about teaching aptitude. If you like my method of teaching, subscribe the channel because your subscriptions will motivate me to continue paper one classes. So let's talk about this thing. Teaching aptitude is the capacity to acquire proficiency with a given amount of training in teacher education. It refers to the capacity of an individual to be skilled in. Methods used in teaching are called the teaching methods. One of the most famous and a direct method is also called a direct method. The direct method in teaching is mostly used for language teachings or something which can be taught with some immediate examples. You teach someone to open the door by showing him open the door. That's called direct teaching. You make people mug up certain things, words, phrases, idioms, rules. This is called direct teaching. You teach a person to cook food by keeping that person by your side and showing them regularly. Soon they start imitating it, and it's again a direct method. But the direct method doesn't work in scientific studies, philosophical studies, economic studies, and others. The other method we have is lecture method. You know, our parents, they keep giving us lectures, we sometimes don't like it. Our teachers, they keep giving us lectures because in their lectures, when the lectures are going on, you find out that the teachers, they are presenting the concepts to their students in a lectured way. Teachers learn different concepts and they explain it in the classroom. The teacher will be actively involved in the lecture method and the students will be passively listening to the lectures. So even one lecture can make you understand various things. Then comes demonstrating method. Yes, to perform something in front of the student, mostly in science. It's a traditional method in teaching. Science students, they see their teachers doing some research, some experiment in front of them, and the result of that experiment gives them a proper idea. For example, if I have a wire which has a current, and as a teacher, if I touch that wire and I get a shock, so you will simply understand that you should not touch that wire, because touching the wire, you will have shock, which is known as shock laga, shock laga, shock laga, right? That is called demonstrating method. Then we go for one of the most important method, and in my style, it's one of my favorite method, project method. The project method is a teacher facilitated collaborative approach in which students acquire and apply knowledge and skills to define and solve realistic problems using a process of extended inquiry. Projects are student centered, following standards, parameters, milestones, and they are clearly identified by the instructor. Make the student think, make them use their brain. That's one of the brilliant method. Along with these things, we have a method called tutorial method. In tutorial method, teaching session, in this kind of teaching session, the students are given a small, kind of work. They are stuck in a class. And in any topic, they can take tutorial references. Teachers lead the class, but tutors are educators who also help students, usually one-on-one. Tutors don't give grades, they just try to help or coach students. In most of the successful coaching centers, you must be knowing people having the remedial classes. Teachers teach in the class, and then if the students still have some doubt, they have their assistants. The students go to those teachers who are subordinates, they help the students with their answers. And then one of the most important point, and once again I will say it's my favorite topic, GD, also known as group discussion, is a method of learning where students discuss issues and ideas together. In group discussion, students work in a group to solve problems and learn from each other. It helps students to develop their thinking skills, analytical skills, problem solving abilities, and communication skill. The next method we have is integrated teaching method. In integrated teaching method, or we can also call it integrated teaching learning process, it simply enables the students to acquire the basic skills related to the content areas. The student develop positive attitude and they move towards success by learning these things in a basic way. The next one we are going for is once again my favorite and is practically highly applicable. Yes, role play. You must be knowing role play, right? When you make students go through various roles where the students have this opportunity to assume the role of a person or act out of a given situation. If I ask you to behave like a police inspector, the moment you start doing it, you will be learning in an active participation. These roles can be performed by individual students, in groups, and moreover, they can be performed in the complex scenarios, having a student to stress his mind and to find out that how his mind reacts in situation reaction style. In army exams, SSB, SRT tests are conducted, which is known as situation reaction test, where the student's mind is kept under the pressure and they see if the candidate is able to use his skills or not. My friends, this was my presentation on this paper 1 topic. Now, if you think I've done really well, if you think that I should continue, then all I need is love, faith, and support. So please share your comments, ask me questions, and please also tell me if you want particular topics of paper 1. I will be happy and will be eager to work on these topics. Thank you so much.